Good evening, board members, Mr. Santos, district staff. Time is 6:05 p.m. This is the 13th day of August, 2014. I call this meeting of the United Independent School School District Board of Trustees to order. Mr. Rodriguez, could you please call the roll?
Yes, sir. Pat Campos.
Present.
Ricardo Molina.
Present.
Javier Montemayor.
Present.
Juan Roberto Ramirez.
Present.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Present. We have a quorum, sir.
Let the record show that a quorum of board members is present, that this meeting has been duly called, and that notice of this meeting has been posted in accordance with the Texas Open Meetings Act. Could everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, Texas Pledge, and a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Okay. All right, agenda item number 3, board announcements. Does any board member have any announcements they wish to make to the public? Any topics you want to discuss at this point? Ms. Campos? Mr. Molina?
I'd just like to welcome everybody back. Thank you. Another beautiful year, and I hope it's a great year like always. Thank you all for coming back.
Mr. Rodriguez?
I just concur with Mr. Molina. Welcome all back.
Same with me. I just want to congratulate those with a new position in our administration. Welcome to the main, I would say the main heart of the United Independent School District. There's a lot of changes that have been made, and we're going to go through. So let's all work together, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Okay. Agenda item number 4, public comments. There are no public comments. Okay. Agenda item number 5, superintendent's report.
Yes, Mr. Montemayor, members of the board, just want to share with you, we started our new teacher in services this week. We had over 150 new teachers, and obviously several administrators have joined us. It's been very successful. I want to thank the instructional staff, Mr. Gonzalez and his staff. They've been very good meetings, and we'll continue to move forward. I think the rest of the staff will come in on Monday. Then, of course, our students come in on the 28th? 25th? Monday, 25th. So it's a week and a half away. And we expect 44,000 students a day. It's going to be a good year. This past year, academically, we did extremely well. I want to congratulate staff, our principals and our teachers and administrative staff, and also the board for the support that you've given our campuses. Thank you.
All right.
Good luck with 42,000 kids.
Agenda item number 6. At this time, we move to the consent agenda. Is there a motion regarding the consent agenda items as listed?
I make a motion to approve letter A through I, with the exception of letter H to be tabled.
So moved.
Got a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda items A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and I. So move. And the motion is, the motion is second. All those in favor? Those opposed? I guess we can table item H.
And item H will be part of the special call meeting agenda of August 19th.
Agenda item number 7, items for individual consideration. Item 7A, approval of board minutes for the months of June, July, August 2014.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor? Motion passes. Item 7B, approval of donations.
Yes, Mr. Montemayor, members of the board, it is recommended the board of trustees graciously accept the following donations. We have one donation over $1,000 Porches Elementary School dyslexic teacher Mari Castillon received a donation of $3,000 from the Lamar Bruni Vergara Trust Fund to be used to purchase a big screen HD television, a mounting frame, and other equipment to operate a district dyslexia program. And again, we graciously accept the $3,000. I want to thank the Lamar Bruni Vergara Trust for supporting our students.
All right, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor? All those opposed? The motion passes. Item 7C, resolution to adopt 2014 tax rate. Ms. Faribault?
Good evening, Mr. Montemayor, members of the board, Mr. Santos, Mr. Cruz, members of the audience. At this time, I bring you the resolution for the 2014 tax rate. If you'll allow me, I'll read the resolution. A resolution ordinance levying annual ad valorem taxes for the year 2014, setting specific tax rates applicable to all real, personal, and mixed property situated within United Independent School District, setting due date, and providing for penalties and interest on delinquent taxes. Be it resolved, ordained by the Board of Trustees of United Independent School District of Laredo, Webb County, Texas. One, that an ad valorem tax rate of $1.214860 per $100 cash valuation and assessment rate of 100% market value, as said values are fixed by the Appraisal Review Board, and the same is hereby levied for the year 2014 on all property and mixed property located and situated within the confines and boundaries of United Independent School District as of January 1st of this year, as set out below. Two, that the above specified ad valorem tax rate for the year 2014 be adopted on a $100 cash valuation and assessment ratio of 100% market value as follows. $1.04 rate for local maintenance fund, and $17.86 rate for debt service bonded indebtedness interest and sinking fund, for a total tax rate of $1.214860. Number three, any person failing to pay their taxes on or before February the 3rd shall be subject to the minimum penalties and collection costs therein allowed by law to be collected on delinquent taxes. All delinquent taxes shall bear interest at the highest per annum interest and shall bear interest from the date of delinquency until paid. The tax assessor collector is hereby authorized to assess and collect the taxes for United Independent School District. Just as a clarification, the date is February 3rd since the 1st lands on Sunday, so we need to allow them till the 2nd to pay those taxes since it does end up on a weekend. So that's why the first delinquency date would be February the 3rd.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
The first sentence, is it for the tax year 2013 or 2014?
This is 2014, we've already made the correction.
Okay.
And we'll make the correction, and then we'll take it, once it's approved by the board, we'll get a new copy, and then we'll
Yes.
take those
I think
by
she
order of the
already
rest
has
of
the
the
new
people to
copy.
sign. Thank you.
Okay. Is there a motion regarding the adoption of the approval of the adoption of 2014
Second.
tax rate? Motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion passes. Thank you,
Thank you.
Mrs. Faribault.
Thank you, Mr.
Item 7D, modify Phase 1 bond construction program to include food production center project.
Good evening, Mr. Montemayor, board members. Administration is currently recommending that we move the food service storage expansion bond project from its current Phase 2 placement to a Phase 1 placement. We're anticipating an increase in participation because of our involvement in the Community Eligibility Provision Program. We did present this item or this request to our Bond Oversight Committee, and they reviewed it, and they they approved it by vote. So we're asking the board members to move the food production to Phase 1.
You're not moving any other projects from Phase
No.
1 to Phase 2?
No, we've looked at it. We believe we have the cash flow enough to fund this project. We'll be fine.
All right, is there a motion regarding the modification of Phase 1 construction program?
So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
Let me, and it's probably not dealing with this, but with the whole bond committee that we have. Are they allowed to, are the agendas written in a manner to where they can recommend to the district, or are they just presentations being made to them?
I'm sorry, were we talking about the bond oversight?
The
or-
bond oversight committee, are they allowed to make recommendations to the board, or are they just given presentations?
We actually have asked them to approve what we want to recommend to our Board of Trustees when it comes to bond projects. In this case, for example, we asked them for their approval to move from phase 2 to phase 1, and we explained why. And so if they approve it, then, you know, we feel comfortable bringing it to the board for final approval.
The other item, Ms. Campos, they do have, obviously, a standing committee to be able to recommend to the board. Let's say there's a certain item that they'd like to see, either we can move up, or obviously, we're limited with the number of projects that we can do until the end of the bond. But yes, they could come and make recommendation. As an example, could be the sign. Maybe the entrance is not as something we'd like, and whatever. But yes, the answer, yes, it could come and make recommendation. Yes, ma'am.
They can.
Yes, ma'am.
So the agendas are written in a manner to where they can make or just for presentations? 'Cause if
I think at
remember
this
correctly, the
point,
last one was just
I think at this point is written, I think more is.
But we can revise it.
presentation, But we can revise it every meeting, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, what we've
Okay.
done so far is basically presentations, because we've already got the projects outlined for the
Right.
bond program.
Right.
And so we've taken those projects and we'll explain it to the bond oversight committee so they understand what we're doing. So, so far it's mostly been presentation, except for this one, we asked them for approval.
Right.
It can be modified. It is a posted agenda, so yes, we can, it's a meeting,
Okay.
yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
We had a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All right, motion to approve, or all those in favor?
First reading.
Motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item 7E, first reading of local policies and TASB update 100.
There's no action.
No action required. Agenda item 8, closed session. The time is now 6:17 p.m. The board will adjourn into closed session pursuant to sections 551.071, 551.072, 551.074, and 551.076 of the Texas Government Code to discuss agenda item 8, A, B, C, and D. We will be back in approximately 1 hour. Thank you. Agenda item 9, reconvene from closed session. The time is now 7:22 p.m. And
Members of
will
the board, the recommendation on agenda item 9A is to move forward with the sale of the 17 and 3 acre tracts of real property located east of Loop 20 and next to US Food Production Center as approved by the Board of Trustees at its July 3rd, 2014 special call board meeting according to the terms discussed in closed session.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor? All those opposed, motion passes. B,
The recommendation is to enter into purchase and sell agreement for the purchase of the 4.0 acre tract and the 12.17 acre tract located at Alexander High School as discussed in closed session.
So moved.
Second.
motion and a second. All those in favor? One abstention, motion passes.
Recommendation on agenda item 9C is to enter into purchase and sale agreement for the purchase of the 14 acre tract in the Lomas del Sur subdivision from ALS Holdings of Laredo LLC as discussed in closed session.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor? Motion passes.
Recommendation on agenda item 9D is to authorize legal counsel to request an attorney general opinion through the county attorney's office in regards to the expenditures in connection with Webb County school lands.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor? Motion passes. Agenda item 9E.
Matias, yeah.
Yes, I'd like to defer agenda item E to the August 19th board meeting.
Have a
So
motion.
moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor? It's set for the 19th.
No action is necessary on agenda item 9F.
All right. Agenda item 10, adjournment.
So moved.
Second. And motion passed.